Hello, YouTube. I'm George. This is the Happy Chronicles. So it's a rather morose day down here on the bay. I'm in Albany, California at the 580-80 junction at the Buchanan Street exit. If you go up that way, that's the Albany Beach and the Shoreline Park, which is where the castle is. The trail, Bay Trail, is that way, and then this way is the junction on the Bay Trail that will lead up to the Ohlone Trail. The Ohlone Trail is an old trail. It actually follows underneath the BART train tracks, which has been in place for decades and decades now. Prior to the Bay Trail being finished, well, finished to the degree it is, it's still a work in progress. This was the trail that you took to get from pretty much, well, I would say San Pablo down. There were little excerpts and streets that you had to go on and off of, but it was mostly trail. Now you have the Bay Trail system in place, which takes you all the way from Crockett down to, I would say Hayward at this point. So, without further ado, here we go. This is the overpass, and you pretty much come up this trail, and we're gonna get to the junction through the streets of Albany. And it is kind of a cool little ride. It's a noisy ride right here, right now, mostly because of the actual freeway. Now, don't make the mistake, if you go up that path there, you can't get across. You have to come down this way and loop around, and it comes back up the other side. So, here we go. It's kind of a interesting little trek, too. You gotta be careful where you're going. Good morning. And it will take you up and around. And here we go. As you can see, it dead ends in here. You can't really go any further. And you're going up. There's the sign. Gonna come up and around. All right. Let's get some gear going here. All right. This is a little intersection. It's well marked for the most part. If you're not familiar to the area, if you're riding the trail for the first time, it takes you up through the streets and gets you up to where you want to go. You can go underneath. It'll take you where you want to go, brother. Yeah. Like I said, probably familiar to the area, but he's not sure. So, helping the elders out today. You can see the railroad tracks. That's why the overpass is incorporated with the bike trail. This has been in place for a long time. So, we're up and over the hill, coming down, and this is Buchanan Street. It'll take you up to San Pablo Dam Road, or San Pablo Road, Avenue, sorry. It's one of those days. The weather is not the greatest, so we're doing the best we can. Oh, looks like somebody lost their electric scooter. All right. So here's Pierce Street. You've got to cross over. You can't go down that way. There is a bike lane along the street, but I prefer the dedicated trails. Keeps you out of traffic's way. Pierce Street, just so you know. All right. And there we go, a nice trail up the other side. Keeps you going. All right. So here we are. We're gonna basically go up and over San Pablo Avenue. And we'll get up into the streets here. Albany, welcome to. Albany is a nice little town here in the Bay Area. All right. Oh, looks like we're cooking. 27 miles an hour. It's about measuring me. Oh man, I'm hoping the sun comes out. One of the greatest and the worst things about living in San Francisco Bay Area is it is the middle of July and I am literally dressed in 2 layers with fog overcast, waiting for the sun to come out for it to be a little cool, a little warmer. All right. And we're coming up and over. You can see the signs there. I'll incorporate those in so you actually know where you are. This is a trail that even some locals are oblivious to. It's just a connecting trail. Connecting trails are going to be an emphasis in some of my videos so that you guys can interconnect. It can be rather confusing if you don't know where you're going. And not that you'll get lost, but you might be putting on a few more miles than you wish to. All right, so here we are at the intersection, San Pablo Ave, and it's going to turn into Marin Avenue. And this light takes a minute. So, I'm going to give you a shot of the street we're going to be going up. That would be Marin Avenue. And I am going to come back to you when I get going and I'm up at the intersection there. Okay, so made it across the intersection. And now we're just about a block up the street here. We're almost to the Ohlone Trail. You can see the BART overpass up there. That's where we're gonna interconnect with that. I just wanted to emphasize the bike trail here. This is one of the new ones in the last couple years. They mark it. It's double lane. They also have the lane across. I always recommend staying in the double lanes. They're much safer. Okay, so here we are, we're at Masonic and Marin. And as you can see, there's a trail. And it's going in both directions. This is the Ohlone Trail. This is the older trail here in the Bay Area. I gotta say it's probably 35 some odd years old now. If not older than that, I really don't know. I could look it up, but you guys can Google that if you're really interested in how long the trail's been there. This is a neat trail. It gets you pretty much from, this one goes down through Oakland into Hayward also. And it'll take you all the way up to San Pablo. And a little beyond, but it's an old trail, so there are some roadways and intricacies that you have to learn to actually get where you're needing to go. But it's a double trail. It has a walking lane and a riding each way lane. All the intersections are marked really well with all the green. People tend to, monitor and be aware of where you are. It's pretty neat though. There's the BART. And pretty much this is what the trail looks like. Almost all the way up. Both ways. Oh, we got a squeaky brake today. And as you can see, it's good for everybody. There's a lot of walkers, dog runners. I'm not too many bicyclists right now. But this is our BART train. Bay Area Rapid Transit. For those of you who are not from the Bay Area, BART's been in since, I believe, 1973 is when it opened. That's a long time. So, that pretty much concludes the intersection of how to get from the Bay Trail down in Albany at the beach, where if you continued, you're going to go over to the Bay Bridge and beyond. And if you were heading up in this direction, you're going to end up back where I'm going, back to my city of Richmond. And we're going to be doing some trail videos on this, because this is a great way to get fit. So get out and ride. Even on a gloomy day like this, nobody can do it for you. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you like my videos. I like making them. Peace.